schneiden. Hello und moin moin from Hamburg. This is Jan.
Hi.
Hi. And I'm Christian. And yeah, this is our new YouTube channel. The only channel in English language where you can hear the pronunciation of words like Panzerschreck
Schreck.
in the right way. Yeah. Welcome. What are we trying to do with our channel? We're both passionate wargamers. Our main system is bolt action. We are both playing since 2 years now, I think.
Roundabout, yeah.
Roundabout 2 years. We play many tournaments.
Yeah, we're both playing a lot of tournaments actually, including the German Championship, and yeah, we have both more a focus on the historical side of the game.
Yeah.
So we're trying to do at least a bit historical accurate lists that would actually be feasible for tournaments often. You will later see an example of what we are doing, or what a typical list of ours would look like. Army-wise, I'm playing Americans a lot, with a focus on Operation Grenades, so the dash into the Rhineland, LVTs carrying pioneers over the Rhine and the Ruhr. Then also I'm playing a last levy army for Germany, so basically everything really messed up. The last of the last. Date-wise, I think it would be 27th of April 1945. That would be round about the date, because that was actually the date where the last Sturmgeschütz was produced in the Al-Kettwerke in Berlin. And as this army is modeled around Berlin, I kind of grasped the issue there. And my next project, where we'll probably do an army project about, is Communist Chinese, inspired by the film Assembly. That's a Chinese production. I think it's the first real Chinese war movie that is actually really good.
Cool.
I can definitely recommend it. It's hours long. I think it's 2.5 hours, and you can really paint quite a lot of stuff there. But it goes from the early Civil War to the Korean conflict and so on. So it's really good. I started an 8th Route army there, focusing on guerrilla warfare, only with guerrilla and some local people there, and no heavy equipment at all. So that will be what's coming up next for me.
Okay, I've seen the list already.
Yeah.
I can really tell you some top-notch things that Jan will produce. Also, at this stage, I want to promote your very good Instagram channel.
Yeah, sure.
Which you can see in the links below.
Yeah.
My main armies, I started with Germans, focus on Waffen-SS and Grenadiers, more late war, but I now switch over a little to early war, German Waffen-SS, and also I will be doing a Volkssturm army. Then I also got some Americans, which I don't play very often at the moment. My main focus right now is on the Soviet list, which you can also see later on.
It's really good. It's really thematic.
Thank you. And upcoming projects, I think my army project, opposite to your Chinese, are British Airborne. In an historical context from the Operation Market Garden, and also some US Airborne.
Yeah, to be fair, there wasn't too much British Airborne action except for Market Garden, so yeah, that's probably the best way to go with them.
I think the only other thing wasn't there a British air landing division in Normandy?
There was an air landing division in Normandy, the famous Pegasus Bridge, but they did less of parachute jump, but more of glider action. That's generally what the British did a lot more.
Sure.
They just smashed their horsers everywhere and thought, well, let's see what happens. And it worked out for them fairly well, I guess.
Yeah. And the goal is to finish that project until September, because then hopefully I will be getting the models from the Kickstarter Jamie Tranter did with his infamous JT line, which will be the Polish Armia Krasiowa. I think.
We have to ask Moni later on
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
pronounce that.
Yeah, and that is the up-and-coming project stuff we are about to do army-wise. On the other hand, like Jan already mentioned, we try to mix things up a little bit. On the one hand side, we want to do tournament lists, which will be more into power gaming. I think.
Probably there will be explicitly strong lists, but they still should have a historical context. That's kind of our goal, because I think what annoyed us both most was those 1945 lists where you would see an Afrika Korps platoon with Panzerschrecks and assault rifles driving around in a Tiger II, but then on the other hand side bringing a Panzerbüchse or anything that doesn't mix up. And we wanted to stop with that. Yeah. And we wanted to show, because always there's this argument, you can't do a strong tournament list that is historically accurate, and that's 100% not true. Yeah. We both did do historical lists mainly. I won the German championship with an extremely historically accurate Operation Grenade list, even playing an LVT in the DUKW, so that works, and we will show you how.
Yeah, and on the other hand, we also try to do some campaigns. I think we already talked about starting on the Soviet front. Right after the battle at Stalingrad, with the delay action, the German army,
there are already thousands of cool scenarios you can play, because this is actually the one frontier where Warlord Games outdid themselves. Ostfront and Road to Berlin are exceptionally good books, and I think we can do a lot with that and figure out a really cool campaign for you to follow us up there.
Yeah. But you know what? The new German winter infantry that's coming out.
Yeah.
I think Warlord really lost an opportunity there by not modeling them up to the Stalingrad standard, where everyone has these white self-made winter clothing.
Yeah.
I really miss that, and that's the main reason I don't want to start a German winter army right now.
Yeah, that's a huge missed opportunity there. Also, that there are only the winter coats and not the Neckermann-Jacken. They could have done a lot better there. However, I think those will be a huge opportunity for everyone who's planning to do Hungarians, for example. With a little bit of converting, I think you can do very well Italians from it on the Eastern Front. You could probably do very good Romanians. So all those minor nations. Well, Italy is not really a minor nation, and also we've heard some rumors that there are plastics coming up in this year. So, but all those small nations that don't really have any supplies infantry-wise, you can really do something there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. That's it for the start. You can also watch the other video about our 2 tournament lists. We will be taking to the next upcoming event here in the area of Hamburg.
Yep.
And we will do some coverage there, I think.
Yeah. Probably you can see it then on the Instagram channel, also on the stories. I will do it as a sticky so that you can follow up even later on. We'll do some live videos there. Plus, we'll do probably an after movie for here, so that you can be up to date. The tables there and the terrain is really good. It's extremely good. It's a little bit difficult to play because it's more of a diorama style, but it's really good. So it's eye candy.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for that, stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.